I'm Zaji, and today we're continuing with our And You'll Never Guess What Happened series, where we attempt different fun and silly challenges and track how they go. In the last episode, we played 20 games on Asian servers, but today we're sticking to the European servers. However, this time I won't be doing any building at all. So, let's jump straight into it. So here we have game number 1, and I've dropped just east of Paradise Palms, at a little spot I like to drop at when playing solos, as it's usually good for materials, loot, and is almost always uncontested. However, this time there is an enemy nearby. I take a few shots at him, but I'm too far away to do a lot of damage with the SMG. I'm out in the open, and obviously I can't build, so I've got to rely on my aim being good. And it is, and I get my first kill. Shortly after, I go to loot a nearby building, wanting to get to the chest in the roof, but I've only just remembered that I need to build to get up there. Damn it! I have a brainwave. What if I use one of the drift boards nearby and jump on the top of the house? I give it a go, but my first attempt is unsuccessful. Oh well, screw it. Later on, and I'm not feeling confident getting into fights without being able to build, so I go full noob and hide under some stairs in Dusty Diner. I don't usually play like this, I promise. But what do you expect me to do? Sometime later, and I'm heading towards a circle and stalking an enemy, when I get shot at from behind. A bloom battle ensues, and I'm victorious. Ah! Game number 2, and I have the greatest loadout in Fortnite history. Armed with just a skirt revolver, I try to third party a fight, but I can't use this gun whatsoever. Oh wow, I just hit him. I got a kill. Woo! I run towards the vending machine and spot a P90 when I get shot at. I'm weak and accidentally pull out the revolver. And oh god, that's embarrassing. Let's pretend that didn't happen. The next game, I'm at Loot Lake Factories, and I'm engaged in a battle. As I'm unable to build and have no assault rifle, I have to be the ultimate low ground warrior. This guy doesn't seem that good, but I can't quite get an angle on him. Eventually, he jumps down, and finally I can decimate him with my shotgun. However, my tack is tickling him, and I miss half my shots. Not my best game. Game 4, and I drop at the ship at Lazy Lagoon. A couple kills follow before I end up at the area west of Sunny Steps, when an enemy ramps up above me. I get a clean shot on him, but I'm in a really bad position. I use the flintlock pistol to get up top, but I can't quite tell where he's gone. It sounds like he's gone north, but I get shot from behind and can't react in time. Turns out my headset was messed up and all sounds were coming from the wrong sides. Ooh, what amazing timing. Just to make this even more difficult. Game 5, and I'm hiding from an enemy player. I think you can tell I'm unable to build. Not that it matters, as I can still shoot. The next guy I bot for 220 damage, although he does hit me with a big shot. Later that game, and I'm hiding in Haunted Hills, and whoa, there's not many players left. Am I finally about to win a game on this damn series? Surely not. Eventually, I have to move and head to the main building, and oh, are you kidding me? The thing that I found so hard about playing without building is knowing what to do when I get shot at. After playing lots of Call of Duty when I was younger, I was always in the habit of shooting straight back at someone as soon as I got shot at, but I gradually got used to building instantly when I began playing Fortnite. But now that I'm not allowed to build, it all felt so alien to me. I soon learnt the hard way that when you can't build, you can't be standing in open spaces, even if you want in a treasure chest. Otherwise, you're gonna get lasered. Game 7, and I get a big hit on an opponent, but this guy won't stop building, and he's making it very difficult for me. At this point, my only option is to spam away, but still, he protects himself pretty well. If only the drum gun was out when I recorded this. Out of nowhere, I get hit by a third party. I reply with a clean body shot, but he gets me with a nice edit play, and I'm sent back to the lobby. By game 8, I start a new strategy of only dropping at generally unpopular named locations. My logic in this is that generally only noobs drop at these areas. Places like Lonely Lodge, Junk Junction, and Haunted Hills, so I knew that I probably wouldn't need to build to kill these players. And that was definitely the case in game 8, as I start off strongly, with 3 kills. Later that game, and there's only 5 other players left, when someone decides to throw dynamite at the building I'm in. I get hit by one of them before I can get out of there, and run for cover, but the opponent is on me too quickly, and I die. What I found most important when playing without building was using natural cover as much as you can. Generally, I wouldn't engage with an opponent unless I had a solid base of protection, otherwise I'd have no chance at all once an enemy starts building. Having already secured one kill, I adopt the ball strat and head towards the circle when a random no-skin tries to ruin my day and destroys my baller. Thankfully though, this guy seems to be doing a no-build challenge as well, and I easily secure the kill. Later on, and I'm top 5, and oh thank god, I didn't die. Soon after, and I'm getting bloomed by the Banter Scar. But I do manage to break his shield. I push forward and finish the player off. Later on, and I'm back in a baller, thinking that this will give me plenty of protection as I head to the circle. However, I soon get sandwiched between the last two players, and I don't stand a chance. Playing without building really showed me how important it is to choose when to play aggressively. As if you play aggressive at the wrong time, then you'll be dead in an instant. My general tactic when going for kills was to not start shooting until I'm right up in their face. And once I started shooting, I'd go full aggro and start spraying away. It's actually crazy how effective just spraying is. It takes zero skill, but so many people aren't able to deal with it. Obviously, some players are good enough builders to handle it and get high ground over you. So when that happens, it's important that you play low ground well, taking shots when they peak and keeping yourself covered when you can. Dropping at places like Pleasant Park is really difficult when you can't build, as it's such an open area, meaning if you get caught going from house to house, then there's very little you can do, as there's not an awful lot of cover. Landing at places like Tilted is a lot better if you can't build, as it's a lot more congested, meaning you can relocate easily if you need to. And it's all about your close range gun skills. However, as I'm sure you'll be aware, if you play on the original Xbox One, Tilted almost never rendered properly when you landed there, so I had to avoid dropping there. Game 16, and I land at Frosty Flights. I figure that there's barely any materials here as it is, so I'm probably not at that much of a disadvantage. It's just a shame that I suck, and I die anyway. The next game, I'm at Dusty Divot, and I'm getting shot at from all sides. I'm running for my life. Luckily enough, this guy misses his pump shot, and I dink him with a close range headshot with the AK. Straight after, and I'm getting rushed by a noob, and boom, get off me kid. I head to Lonely Lodge to get some free loot and take advantage of plebs. My pump shot is terrible, but my SMG aim is on point, and this elite agent can't deal with me. Later on, I'm back at Dusty, and I've reached the top 8 when an enemy decides to push me. We both tag each other with a shotgun before I laser her with the P90. Now there's only 2 other players left, and I need to get to the circle when I get hit by a sniper. Oh well, I'll get behind this wall and use a mini. Or not. Getting the footage for this video was not easy. Knowing that I could have prevented so many deaths if I'd simply have built was really frustrating, especially when I know I could have easily won some of these games. But when you want to make a fun video, these are the things you gotta do. And at this point, my stats were a lost cause. But oh well, who even cares about stats nowadays? Game 19, and I'm back at Dusty Divot with a kill. When I used the smart tactic of using a balloon to get some extra loot, that normally would be too high for me to reach without building. Why didn't I think of this earlier? I kind of wish I'd kept balloons on me in the previous games, but I guess they weren't that important. Getting loot definitely wasn't my biggest problem. Later that game, and I'm on 4 kills and in a great position to win the game. I see a noob and a baller, so take some shots at him, but I'm scared that there's someone behind me. I hear the sound of shots fired, but as I'm waiting behind a wall, I get completely lasered, and my dream of winning a battle royale without building is over. I can't deal with this anymore. So I return to my safe space, the place I go when I want to destroy noobs, dance with my teammates, and get the easiest of victories. And that is Team Rumble. I figured Team Rumble would be a fun game to end on, as it's full of noobs, and most people don't even build. So I think I'll fit in. In my first fight, I come across what must be the only builder in their team, and she can even edit. This has to be their leader. If I can kill her, I can kill anyone. And I do. Now this is going to be fun. Team Rumble is a great game mode if you're just learning the game mechanics. I want some aim practice, as there are constant fights. I had a lot of fun during this final game, as it was way less intense, and I got far less annoyed when I died. Although it was very difficult at times, especially when you've got multiple people shooting at you, and you're out in the open. Later that game, I decided to pick up an RPG to rake in even more kills. This weapon's strong in Battle Royale, but in this, where nobody builds or has shields, it's basically just 3 kills. And I'm definitely not above 3 kills. I'll do anything to end on a win. Whatever it takes. 3 episodes in this series now, it's about time I finally get a win. So if picking up an RPG helps us do it, then that is what I'll do. And there we have it, Victory Royale. We've finally done it. The score finishes 145 to 150. Wait, what? We lost? What the hell? Why does it say we won? It's glitched, god damn it. I'm becoming a meme at this point. Ugh. Oh well. So there we have our 20 games. I didn't manage to get a win, but I got more kills than I was expecting. For a game that's so heavily influenced by its building, you can go pretty far by positioning yourself well and hitting your shots. Endgame is when you really need to be building, especially if you're out in the open. It was actually pretty fun playing without building. Don't get me wrong, I'll never choose to do it again, but it did make every kill feel more satisfying, knowing I was playing at such a major disadvantage. And in fact, it was actually good practice for when I run out of materials when playing normally, which is basically every game now, since Fortnite reduced the harvesting rate and removed materials on kills. So, have you ever attempted a no-build challenge? How do you think you would do? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you want to support me as a content creator, then feel free to use my creator code, which is on screen now. So anytime you buy something in the item shop and use my code, it will go directly towards supporting the channel, which would be massively appreciated. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye.